You click on a video, expecting just another motivational clip. But do you realize that within the next 10 minutes, your perspective on limits, pain, and personal boundaries is about to be obliterated? And do you know who's responsible? David Goggins. The man who isn't just a talker, but a living embodiment of overcoming impossible odds. David Goggins isn't your typical motivational speaker. He once ran 101 miles in 19 hours and 6 minutes without any prior training. Sounds unbelievable, right? But that's not all. He has completed over 60 ultramarathons, triathlons, and ultra-triathlons, setting new course records and regularly placing in the top 5. But why am I throwing numbers at you? Because these numbers aren't just scores. They're an embodiment of human potential when driven by an unbreakable mind. Now let's talk myths. We've all heard them. Humans can only push so far. There's a limit to our endurance. But David Goggins has shattered those myths, one grueling event at a time. His speeches aren't just words. They're battle cries that come from a place of deep pain, unbelievable endurance, and raw experience. When Goggins speaks, he doesn't do it to inspire. He does it to challenge, to push, to provoke you into realizing that your limits, they're self-imposed. In his world-renowned speech at a high-profile military academy, he declared, "Most people quit at 40%. That means when you think you're done, you've only tapped into 40% of your potential." Ponder that for a second. How many times have you given up, thinking you've given it your all, when in fact you've barely scratched the surface? But Goggins doesn't just challenge our physical boundaries. It's the mental game where he truly excels. With a childhood marred by abuse and discrimination, he faced countless odds. Yet he transformed his life, not by avoiding pain, but by confronting it head-on. So when we delve into his motivational speeches, remember, this isn't just about running miles or lifting weights. It's about a mindset where obstacles become opportunities, where pain becomes a friend, and where limits, well, do they even exist? Diving deeper into Goggins' philosophy, one thing becomes glaringly evident. Adversity is his ally. He's often quoted saying, "The only easy day was yesterday." For Goggins, each day is an opportunity to challenge himself, to evolve, and to become better than he was the day before. It's a philosophy he's woven into every strand of his life, from his rigorous daily workouts to his relentless pursuit of self-improvement. Now you might ask, why does he push himself to such extremes? Is it for the fame, the recognition? Far from it. For Goggins, it's a way of life. He believes that most of us live within the confines of our comfort zones, never really discovering what we're truly capable of. By pushing his body and mind to the extreme, he's not only testing his own limits, but also setting an example for all of us. That if he, an ordinary man with an extraordinary will, can do it, so can we. His stories aren't just tales of endurance. They are lessons in resilience. Lessons that teach us that setbacks are setups for comebacks, that failures are the stepping stones to success. Through his speeches, Goggins wants to ignite that fire in you, that burning desire to challenge yourself, to break free from the chains of mediocrity, and to pursue greatness. Now imagine if you applied even a fraction of Goggins' mindset to your own life. Where could you be in a year, 5 years, 10? The possibilities are endless. All it takes is that first step, that first decision to stop settling and start striving. As we wrap up this deep dive into the world of David Goggins, remember that each one of us has an inner warrior waiting to be unleashed. It's up to us to harness it. If this video resonated with you, if you felt that spark of inspiration, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore another incredible journey that promises to challenge your perceptions and expand your horizons. Until then, keep pushing your limits.